Biggest reason is one, it keeps you organized, but not only that, you can track interactions and you can manage follow-ups. So you can know exactly when you reached out, what you said, what the response looked like, and you can set in there reminders, you can set in there different items for you to follow up later. So if you're not using a CRM, highly, highly recommend it. Automation tools. Some of these plug directly into a CRM, but rather than you having to go in, say you have a book of, let's even say 200 clients, rather than remembering to go in and messaging people over 200 different birthdays, let your CRM automate that for you. You can personalize these messages. Hey, David, just want to reach out, wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have a safe and happy day. Whatever you like to say. You can automate it so it will plug in their first name and it will come from your direct number. Data analysis. Use data to understand client behavior, identify at-risk leads for targeted retention efforts. Maybe you do online leads or you do lead vendors. You know, hey, these leads are maybe a little more cutthroat. Maybe they're not going to stay on the book as much. So I'm gonna target them a little heavier. I'm going to reach out a little harder. I'm going to try to win them over um, a little more than I would maybe someone I met in person or a family member, a referral. So use your data to know how to target your leads for retention. Best practices. Provide exceptional customer service. Be responsive and helpful. The biggest thing I've recognized, especially with like online leads, if that's the route you take, when you are very responsive, they tend to stick around. A lot of these clients get bounced around agent to agent, year to year. I have so many clients that I've kept on my books from a an inbound vendor type referral, excuse me, lead. Have some clients left, of course. That's the name of the game when it comes to telesales. But those who have stayed, I have had for years. Reason being is whenever they need something, I respond very quickly. Whenever I can help with something, rather than saying, "Oh, you can just call the number on the back of your card," I will go in there and I will service that client. They ask me for new insurance cards. Depending on the carrier, I'm gonna go figure out how I can get those insurance cards to my client. Could you recommend them to the insurance carrier? You could. Is that the worst thing? No, it's actually better than what a lot of agents do. A lot of agents just don't even respond in general. But if you can find an opportunity to serve your client, it builds trust and it builds retention. Offer value beyond sales. Act as a trusted advisor, not just a salesperson. Provide advice on wellness, savings, and maximizing benefits. If their carrier provides additional benefits, let them know about them. Let them know how to sign up for them. Let them know what they can do to get those. Encourage client feedback. Use surveys, feedback forms, wherever you can to understand satisfaction, and then you know your areas of improvement, what you can do to make that better. It can be as simple as throwing together a Google form and mass emailing it to your clients and saying, I would really appreciate 3 minutes of your time. Let me know how I'm doing and where I can improve. A lot of times, agents don't like feedback that is maybe not as positive. I love it. I love to know where maybe I'm falling a little bit short, where I can improve, and how I can leverage myself to be better. Those are the agents that succeed. I know some agents who are very, very consistent with client feedback. And do they get some pretty out there responses? They do. But those agents are always finding a way to improve, always finding a way to make their clients more satisfied. And I love it. So if that's something you want to plug in, go for it. Making a Google form really can take a few minutes. So developing a retention focused sales approach. By developing a retention sales focused sales approach, excuse me, what that looks like is helping the clients fully understand their options, educate them during the sales process, find ways to personalize yourself. You're not just a broker, you're not just a sales rep. You are a human being. You have the desire to help them. Let them know, find little connections. Oh, you live in Tennessee? I was just out there last month. Man, I love make it personal. While you're making it personal, educate them more than maybe they're used to. Help them understand things, answer questions, ask questions. I love to ask, up to this point, Miss Johnson, do you understand? Just confirm that they understand what's going on. Promote plan reviews. Offer annual and if you want, semi-annual policy reviews to ensure clients are satisfied. And any circumstances change, you're there to help them. When I send out my end of Q2 email, I like to ask if any life events have happened. Have you changed jobs? Has your income gone up? Has your income gone down? I like to see what I can do to help out. It looks like we're getting close to college enrollment. Those of you who have kids and that are between 18 and 26, are your kids going off to college? Are they needing, do we need to make adjustments to your plan? Are they getting it through the university? Whatever the case is, promote plan reviews. Not only are you promoting a plan review, this is an excellent time to cross-sell. We have a webinar completely based off of cross-sell. Let me plug this in here right now. Cross-selling. Studies show when clients have two or three products with you, so say one product is their medical, say two products is dental, and say the third product is life insurance, the value or the longevity of that client staying on your book of business increases significantly. I don't have the exact data in front of me,